What's up guys, Sean here, and in this video I'm going to show you guys what I'm carrying today. I have my Spyderco Paramilitary 2 in K390 blade steel. This is my favorite blade steel. Sharpens up extremely well, takes a very sticky sharp, super keen edge, and it holds it forever. Extremely impressive stuff. If you're looking for a blade steel that is really going to impress you, that you can actually tell a major improvement over other super steels with minimal downsides to it, K390 is 100% the way to go. It is not brittle by any means. It is not fragile. It has excellent toughness, very tough, and it has very high hardness. So this that gives it the insane edge retention where you can cut and cut and cut, and this will still whittle hairs and stuff like that. I mean, insane level performance. It's not extremely corrosive. It's not a stainless steel. However, it's not a rust magnet either, so you don't have to worry too much. As long as you keep this blade wiped, you know, the worst that you will see is a mild patina, you know, very minor. I've had this I've been carrying this and using this for over a year now, and I live in a very moist and humid area. So I live on the Maryland Eastern Shore. I am very close to the ocean, and you know, I don't intentionally ever get my knives wet. I actually go out of my way to kind of keep them dry. So I baby my knives a little bit more than the average person, but you know, I was taught to take care of my tools to make them last. So that's what I do. I take care of my tools and they last. If I do happen to get this wet or cut something that's wet, you know, I just wipe it on my shirt or whatever, my pants, and dry that blade off. Make sure the blade is dry before I put it away. And then later on when I get home, if you know the blade is dirty or whatever, I'll take some isopropyl alcohol and I clean that blade. I make sure, you know, there's nothing sitting on it that might be acidic or, you know, salt or whatever that's going to cause any type of reaction to make this rust or patina. You know, now with a blade steel like M4 or MAXAMET, where you have a high carbon steel that is very rust prone and corrosion prone, with those I actually do a forced patina, which then after you do that you don't have to worry about rust, because it creates a barrier of a less harmful or helpful type of corrosion that actually prevents the type of corrosion that we know of as rust. And rust can basically, it's like a cancer to steel. It eats away at it, and you know, when something rusts out after a long enough time, you know, you lose actual steel material, and enough to actually compromise or completely ruin the tool. So you definitely don't want rust. If you are not going to really take care of your knife and it's a carbon steel, then just protect it. Put some EDCI on it, mineral oil, frog lube. There's lots of different things you can do. But yeah, with K390 you really don't have to worry about it too much. And oh, sorry for the long tangent, but hey, teach you guys a little something if you didn't already know. So have my Spyderco Shaman right here. This one is rocking the Serpent's Run Customs scales from Mr. Chris Burns. These are my Carta. Amazing scales. He does excellent work. Have a MXG gear deep carry shaman clip on here, and this is the Cutlery Shop exclusive in CTS XHP blade steel with the stonewashed blade. Love this shaman. I sharpened this one to 15 degrees per side on the KME, and this is still wearing the first edge that I put on it, and it still whittles hair. Still insanely sharp. I've used the shit out of this. I just dropped it last night on some basswood with gunny juice, and this thing whittled hair just from stropping a couple passes. So I've had an excellent experience with Spyderco's XHP, and that's why I also consider that one of my favorite blade steels. Unfortunately, from what I hear, they're not going to be producing XHP any longer. So any knives that you see out there in XHP that you can get your hands on, I highly recommend it. It is a really good steel. It's some people think of it as like a upgraded D2 or a stainless D2. It is not stainless, but it's more stain resistant, more corrosion resistant than D2, and it sharpens up, and it's maintainable, and it's tough and all that stuff. Much better than the performance that you see from D2 in my experience. Then lastly, I have my Glock 17 in a Kydex holster, and I have this bad boy right here. This is the Chickadee by Jacob Creates. This is a knife that I've had in for a couple weeks now, and I am going to be reviewing. This was sent in to me by Jacob, and he allowed me to sharpen this and carry it and use it and do whatever I want to form my opinions on it, so I can do a review, and I greatly appreciate that. So big shout out to Jacob. Awesome little knife right here, and you guys will be seeing more of this, and you can look forward to the review. So that is it for my carry today. I got to get my butt to work so I can pay the bills. So that's gonna wrap it up for this one. Thank you all for watching. I love you guys. Jesus loves you. Stay tuned, and I'll see you guys in the next one. Peace.